Okay, I'm here with Mr. Dave Daly, who is a legendary percussionist and musician in the Texarkana area. And Dave has been nice enough to let me sit down with him at his house to talk about music and his recollections of the wonderful Texarkana music history, including his own and that of others. Today is the 17th of May, 2015, on a Sunday at 2:25 p.m. I'm going to stay behind the camera, and Dave, thank you very much.
Okay.
And you are someone that I first knew of only as my brother's drum instructor, but as I have learned more recently, your musical experience is much more profound and varied than I ever dreamed as a child. But we were talking, maybe just by way of introduction, about the class of 1948,
Yeah.
Arkansas High School.
Uh-huh.
And it seems to me that there was an immense amount of musical talent in that class, yourself being one of those. But what do you remember about your high school class?
Oh, it was a fine class and made up of wonderful football athletes and musicians. Musicians was like Robert Fisher on clarinet, Helen Hopkins on cello, and she played cymbals when we marched, but she played cello in the concert band. And there was others like Helen Parnell and Charles Burkall and Robert Fisher. Did I say Robert Fisher?
You mentioned Robert Fisher.
Yeah, and
Also, I think Rule Beasley was in your class.
Rule Beasley and Fred Howard and it's hard to think of right now, but
my cousin John Eargle was also in that.
John Eargle was playing clarinet. Yeah.
Vicky Holiday, was she?
Oh no, she didn't play in the band. She was a voice major.
Okay. Yeah, tell me about your experience with Rule. You guys were in a trio.
Yeah, we had a trio, Rule Beasley Trio, and we used a trumpet player named Charlie Parker. And Charlie couldn't read a note, but he could play anything by ear. And he was also a professional football player. But we got pretty famous with that trio. We traveled around, played teenage clubs in different parts of Arkansas, like Camden, Arkansas, and places. And we were in demand, you know.
And I know that in the case of Rule, he ended up associated with Centenary College in the music department.
Oh yeah. Well, he taught oboe at North Texas.
Oh, okay, in Denton.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was talking about John Eargle. He was strictly legitimate clarinet. He didn't play jazz.
He wasn't much. I know he appreciated jazz, but yeah, I don't know of him performing it so much.
Yeah.
Well, how did you get you were drum major at Arkansas High School?
Yeah.
And
46, 47, and 48.
For 3 years? Or?
Well, I started in like 46, then all of 47, and all of 48.
Okay, so for the school year of 46, 47, and the second year of 47, 48. And how did you first become interested in music in general?
My brother took me to see Gene Krupa in a movie when I was in the 6th grade. The name of the movie was Some Like It Hot with Bob Hope. And Gene Krupa was in there. Once I saw Gene Krupa, man, I wanted to hit those drums, you know. And so the next year, I started in the 7th grade and took drums.
And was that in Texarkana, Arkansas?
Yeah.
Who was your drum instructor or band director?
A man named Raymond Brandon. He's well known now as when a band wins an award, they call it the Raymond Brandon Award. So he's pretty famous.
Interesting.
He went from Arkansas High to Little Rock, North Little Rock, and stayed up there a few years.
I see. And as far as your progression, did you have a different band director once you got to high school?
No, it was Raymond Brandon on through high school.
He was the person from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Now I think was he in that photograph of the class of 1948?
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking that you had told me the band director was in that photograph.
Tell me when you're ready.
Whenever you're ready.
Well, I wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shakes it like jelly on a plate. My mama wanted to know last night why Sister Kate could do it good so right. and all the boys in the neighborhood know she could shake it and it's mighty good. I know I'm late, but I'll be up to date if I could shake it, break it like my Kate, shimmy like my sister Kate. Now, boys, you know if I could shake like Kate, I'd never come home too late. I'd get my stuff high as a kite. I almost do it every night. And all the boys in the neighborhood know she could shake it and it's mighty good. I know I'm late, but I'll be up to date if I'll shake it, break it like my Kate, shimmy like my sister Kate.
Bravo. You've made my day. Thank you for sharing that.